I'm back. I'm back. Check it, guys. You want to hear something cool? Oh, I didn't go anywhere except for in my head. Anyway, listen, guys. So I just had my counseling session. Bum, bum. No, I just had my counseling session. And this lady, last month, she's my counselor, right? She goes, Grady, at the methadone clinic. She's my methadone counselor. And like, I am the poster child. I haven't used heroin in 15 years, well, my 10 years, right? And I had all clean tests, right? I don't do meth. I don't do anything except hallucinogenics and weed and pills. But the pills are prescribed to me for seizures and stuff. But the point I wanted to come back on and tell you guys, oh my God, listen, no one's on here. Where's my stalker? What the fuck? Damn it, I had something very important to fucking say. Yes. It's 9/11 too. Oh, I know what it was. So the lady, we were doing she's like, okay, so how do you plan on, I sit there, oh, I know what it was. I talk politics to her the whole time, always. And I get her really interested in it. And so then she does it. So last time we just started this phone. It's not like this where we can see each other. I would do that, but they can't for whatever reason. But it's fine. I still do it on my computer, on my Skype. There you are. And it just goes boom, right? So it has a little thing in the middle, like and it's a Skype call, but it's with not the visual. So it just shows her keyboard. So I'm talking to her, blah, 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 blah. Smoking buds and shit. She's cool though. I mean, she is the coolest. Probably one of the coolest methadone counselors I ever had. I had one other cool one that got me clean. It was like when I was young, like, to my mom, this kid is not worth wasting this shit, like all this stuff. Right? Like, he's smart. And I always looked way younger than I really was. But anyway, my point is this, and I'm sorry. God damn it. Sorry, dog. Oh, I know. I remember now. Sorry. Good. Hey, new subscriber. Everyone, golf clap. We have 2 new subscribers. Welcome to the channel where nothing you ask, where there's no such thing as a dumb question. Number 1. No such thing as a dumb question on this channel. And number 2, everything is on the table on this channel. Time travel, oh, you better believe it's on the table. It's on the list. It got off the table under the list, motherfuckers, of the top 10. 5. Okay, we've got time travel. Obviously, retrocausality. An event happens like a pebble in a pond. Drop, and it ripples up. Forward to the future, backwards to the past, and to the sides where you get this, I don't know. That's what we're finding out. Don't be afraid. Because with God, who is the guy? Yeah, you heard of him? You heard? Yeah, his name's God. Right, yes. You heard? He created a whole fucking universe. Right? Out of nothing. But where was he? That's a good question. Perhaps I'll ask the thinker. Thinker? What's the thinker? I was like this when I was a kid. I think like this. This is how I think. The thinker now is like licking toilet seat. When my child, I'm glad I grew up in a childhood where we didn't eat Tide Pods and dare each other to lick toilets and eat Tide Pods. What is wrong with you guys? Lick, you lick toilet. It's the toilet lick there. Yeah. What the fuck is wrong with you people? I mean, I've heard of a chicken pox party. Come on now. Come on now. Hey, if so my counselor, here's the only reason I came on, as I said, is one thing. Last month, exactly 4 weeks ago, I know because it's my counseling day, it's 4 weeks. My counselor last week said Trump is the fucking Antichrist, right? I said, no. I said, where do you get your information? She said, I watch the news, CNN, NBC, and CBS, right? I said, why don't you watch Fox? Watch Fox and check it out and just see what's going on. So I just talked to her and we talked politics because I already really I have been clean. I don't fuck up at the clinic, so really I don't really have a whole lot to talk about. So we're talking politics, and she goes, Brady, I'm a Trumper now. Like no, she didn't say that. She goes, I think that Trump is the fucking Antichrist. That's what she thought, right? Last month, she told me that. I said, why don't you watch Fox? Just give it a try in your computer. And she just watched Fox. And just now when I talked to her, she goes, oh my God, Brady, I watched Fox. Everything I thought is opposite. Exactly. And I said, I told you. I fucking told you. She said, you were right, Brady. And that's Fox, who is still playing ball, but they're sprinkling a little more truth in. But my counselor was like, Brady. And then my sister said, who recently, she got Mandela affected. My counselor knows I'm Mandela affected. She probably will once I explain what it is to her. But my sister had a neighborhood pop up, which I've had shit. That's a big one. And it took that to break her. But she's like, and that was the Mandela. I knew she was Mandela effect. But now she says, and she is a never Trumper. She was like my mom. And my mom now knows that it was, but I don't know. Trump's probably not the end all be all, whatever. But all I'm saying is they're saying the opposite shit on on all those 3 channels, and Fox they're saying the opposite. But so then when she's looked into that, she researched more and more. And she goes, "Oh my God, everything is opposite from what they were telling me." That's what she just now told me. I was like, so my sister goes, "I want to vote for Trump. He wants to give every child their school credit. So if they want to homeschool, they get money so the money travels with the child." That's what my niece is homeschooled. And the money what Trump wants to do is the money travels with the child. So if you want to send your child to public school, you can go use your voucher there. If you want to sign your child up for private school, you can use your money there. If you want to homeschool, you can use your child. You can use your money to buy the homeschool stuff. Like, dude, Trump kicks ass. That is what, and he's just saying that. He's not just going to say it and not do it. That's what as what we've seen is if he says something, he does it. So, and that's the first candidate I've ever seen do that. He could be the Antichrist. I don't know. I'm just saying. All I'm doing is observation and reflection, like Eugene does. He does, right? No, that means I love you. Everyone changing symbols. Shit, that's fun. We used to do that at concerts, remember? Yeah. Fuck yeah. I remember I saw Ozzy and Metallica one time. I've seen them together a few times, but it was Metallica Ride the Lightning. All they had was a strobe light. That was their whole gig. Then Ozzy came out and he was wearing like this Liberace sequin dress. Look at me. I was like, what the fuck's wrong with Ozzy? Ozzy's like, later on, Ozzy. Oh, look. That's what I'll be ready to do right now. This is wedding cake. Or no, cake batter. Cake batter, it's called. It's fucking good. And then Zookies is the other shit. Aussie rule. Aussie does rule. Go into my videos. Hey, welcome to the channel. If you go into my videos, I have one where I have my hair down because I have really long hair, and I have it down, and I have my hat off. I'm like, hey, this is awesome. We came into Monterey, and it was the Monterey Pop Fest. I didn't know. It's kind of funny. I do it a couple times. I did the Black Sabbath. This is Aussie, and I have my hair. You can't see shit. It was really funny. I'm in a weird mood today. I don't know. It's 9/11, you guys. At least hope, pray nothing. They don't pull some weird shit on us. Welcome to the channel, any new subscribers. I'm glad you did too, man. It's awesome, dude. I have vibes, you guys, coming that are pure positivity. That's all we do here, man. We're gonna. What is everyone freaking out about? We are so powerful, man, as spiritual beings. I don't preach here. God told me. God said, "There's no middleman, bro. Just talk to me." He talks to me like I talk. He's like, "Fucking this and that," right? But he says shit I don't even know about, or what it means. I don't even know what it means. So I know it's not me just thinking that, like my own voice. But I have fun. And you know what? People are starting to find this channel, and oh my God, go through my shit. I have proof. I've got receipts for every fucking thing, like Mandela effects and stuff. And I give away prizes. No, I'm PewDiePie. No, I like to keep it low, the numbers, because I can play, like, I played a whole fucking Eminem song. 2 Eminem songs or some shit the other day. I have some good, solid. I'd rather have people in this, you know, you stopped in here. This is the smartest, right? Oh, you do? Yeah, well, obviously, when someone subscribes to my channel, I immediately go subscribe to their channel. I mean, that's just common sense, right? Anyway, that's awesome. Do you like here's who I go to, like, obviously the master, Quantum of Conscience, Matt. Matt is the shit. And I've been listening to I've been kind of stepping away from that theology type of thing. Like, I mean, we're in the middle of fucking Revelations. Don't get me wrong. And I'm not a Bible thumper. My grandma just died a few years ago and left me her Bible. And I figured out it's really happening in real time. Holy shit, I said. I started reading Revelation. Wait, what? What? This is right now. Thinking we're half done. Oh, fuck. Oh, boy. But I gotta go. Anyway. You guys, I'm gonna check out your channel. I check out my videos I have, and anyone that wants me to cover something, just tell me and I'll do it. Anything. And if anyone has any questions on any video, tell me, man. And shit, flip-flops. I just did a flip-flop video on something that flip-flopped. Say that. I'm my most best, funniest, whatever. I'm my own audience. I can crack myself up. Right? Dude, you know what? You know what I tell people, Killer Whale? And like I said, when you stopped in here, nothing is a fucking, sorry for my language, nothing is a coincidence. You stopped in here for a reason. There's a reason you stopped in here. You don't know why. I don't know why yet. But you'll know why, and I'll know why. It's not by chance. Nope, nothing is. And it's all God up in here. We don't allow demons. Look, I'm Native American. Religion is for people who are afraid to go to hell. Spirituality is for the people who have already been there, and that's me. Okay? And so I can speak on that shit. How do you know pain if you don't know pleasure? How do you know pleasure if you don't know pain? How do you know light if you don't know dark? Right. Absolutely. If I did something that, if I was in hell, I would definitely, if I did something that I should be there, yes, I would say, yeah, I belong here. Like I fucking did this or that. I almost, when I used to drink and drive, I almost killed 2 kids. I almost ran them over. And I would have killed myself because they were 7 and 9 years old. I couldn't live with that on my conscience, man. Like so thank God that God put a tree right there, and I hit the tree, and bounced back 19 feet. That's how the cops knew how fast I was going. And so I didn't run into the fat corner of their house and take out their bunk beds, which the 2 kids were on. That would have killed them. Oh, thank God that didn't happen. So anyway, no, it's not by chance. And you know what? Like, I don't know if there's a hell. Maybe we're in it at this point. Jesus, it's getting worse and worse down here. Like, wow, man. I don't know what's going on, and it's only going to get worse as this. We're in the middle of well, I guess we're in like a reset, but we're also in a spiritual reset, right? Like, or maybe evolution. We're moving to a higher vibration or something. Oh, hey, Mark. I'm Brady. Like the Brady Bunch. God bless you, man. You know what? They didn't have, I don't want to talk politics, but they're really, God, how can someone be a fucking atheist? Like, oh yeah, we just got up and started walking around and philosophizing on whether or not we were created. I mean, look at just a leaf. Look at anything, and just thinking that alone. How could you not believe in God? Come on, right, Mark? Mark, my name's Brady. It's a book in the Bible too. It's right in between Mark. Or it's right in between. I don't want to make. It's gonna sound gay. Now it's gonna sound gay when I say. I'm not gonna say it because it's gonna sound gay now. That's funny. I'm so glad you stopped in, brah. That's awesome, Mark. Dude, I am just on a great vibe right now. I don't know why. I don't know why. And it's 9/11, the anniversary of 9/11. That was some evil ass shit too. That was not ordinary men and women. That was not ordinary. Hey, you know what else killed Mark? Yeah. Yeah, you got me. I was gonna say, yeah, I'm right between Tim and Mark. I'm Brady, right between, and I was saying that would be sounding gay as fuck. That's what I was laughing about. Sorry. You get, there he is, the man, Christopher Wolf. Thank you. Oh my God. Dude, it was so bad. It got so smoky, you guys. Outside of my house, it's not smoking. There's still fires, I guess, right, Christopher? Did it say? Because the wind shifted. Like, I couldn't even see a block down my street. It was scary. I thought it was the apocalypse, and it is the apocalypse, but I thought it was on fire. Really? Fuck. So that's it. All blew that way. Hey, I've asked you this before. I lived in. Oh, there you guys go. I lived in Omaha for a while, and have you guys? Oh, hey, oh, duh. Oh, wait, Mark. Killer Whale is Mark. Mark, and Chris. Have you guys been to have you ever been to what is it called? Catfish Charlie's. And it's on the fucking Missouri River. You guys should know it. There's several of them. It's so good. They just freaking fish and chips, dude. Just like catfish. But fish fry, and it's right on the. It's like a deck. Yeah, see, and it's a balcony, and you watch people moon you and shit that are going by on boats. You know how we do, but that's what we used to do. I did whitewater rafting tours when I lived in Colorado. Damn it, man! I could smell the smoke a little bit earlier. So when is that's going still or what? I wonder. I don't know. I don't like that shit. Fire, that's scary. There's not much to burn here. Yeah. I hope I don't, dude. That's why I wouldn't wish eternity on Earth, like immortality on anybody on Earth, right? Like, if you were really immortal and never died, you would hate being here. Like, just like what you said, the endless good times turns into shit. You could be doing, like, I had a ton of money, right? But I had money, I had drugs, I had a girl right there, I had everything you could possibly want. And I was like, I'm not this is not making me happy. This is making me not happy at all. Also, I count cards and blackjack. But I'm a gambler that I don't gamble to win money. I gamble for the rush, the high when I win, right? Or lose. So I've gotten to a point, and this may sound dumb, but it's true, where I could winning and winning and winning, and I could not lose a hand. And it started to be boring. I was like, this sucks. This isn't even fun. Sure, I'm winning, and it was real money, and I was at a casino, and I could not lose, but it just wasn't fun. I'm like, yeah. So it was that. Endless good time was just as bad. It's just as bad as endless bad times. That's exactly, you said it perfectly, and it's hard to put it into words. Hey, I got a quote for you guys real quick. They asked Albert Einstein. This is a true story. They asked right? Yeah. Cain is dead. Cain is dead. Someone died and just came back. Someone was telling me about. Go look up Richard Simmons, killer whale, and go see his headbands and wristbands, huh, Christopher? Well, and that's why you lose them, because you say you do. If you say you're going to win, you will win. That's how I roll dice. I go, watch, a 7, boom, and it comes out. I just picture what's going to happen, and then it happens. That's gambling. But gambling is all relative. If you're a billionaire and you're betting $100,000 a hand, what's the difference than having $1,000 and betting $10 a hand? It's just all the same. It's stupid. But it's fun. That's why I gamble on the computer, because I get the rush when I win the thing, but I don't lose money, you know? Well, I count cards at blackjack. I work. I used to go to Vegas every month and grind it out. $1,000. If you don't, I'd bring 1,000. If you double your money, which is called keystoning your money, if you keystone your money, I would mail it back to my house. Boom, mail it, self-addressed to my house, my winnings, right? Or my money that I brought, I send it to my house, and then I just play with the casino money. Right? That's how you're smart. And then you don't, you have money when you get home. Your whole trip was free, and anything else you win is on them, right? It's really a good tactic. But I don't go to Vegas now that the locust swarm attacked it, just like it did at Mecca. It's revelations, guys, going on right now. Go to Vegas. There's locusts everywhere. And you can go to Mecca, where the fucking Muslims go with that cube, They're running around the cube. Fucking locusts are running around the cube now. Yeah, locusts are running around that cube. They have been for like 2 months now. It's happening. Yes, it's happening. And then also wars, rumors of wars. The ports dried up, right? The ocean's drying up, guys. It's drying up in places, and that was one. I mean, we're like marked down. We're like down 6 out of 10. Boom. Exactly. What other ones? Well, obviously, it's not revelations, but I think the Mandela effect is God telling us, look, you guys are just fucking so into physical reality. You're spiritual beings. I watch people and I look at them and they're looking for happiness everywhere outside, or happiness or content or whatever. I know it's a lot easier to see it from the outside and look at them than it is from the inside looking out. It took me a long time to figure it out. But I said, whoever created me, tell me what I should do. And where do I seek? You're supposed to have a woman that leads you to the source in my Native American religion, but I kicked my bitch to the curb. Just kidding. It is obvious once you get it. It's like now, like when you know all the symbols and things that they do and code words and shit, Hollywood, you can go back in all the movies and see it. Some shit changes because, like I said, the rock and the pond thing, retrocausality. So the tallest mountain in the world, I always go, hey, what's the tallest mountain in the world? I'll bet you $1 million you can't name it. Right? But then I tell them, they say, oh, it's K2 or whatever, right? And I say, nope, it's underwater. It's the Mariana Trench. There's a mountain. I said the tallest mountain on the planet. I didn't say underwater. I did not say underwater. And you should assume it's underwater. 80% of the planet's underwater. And we're 80% water. Everything's 80-20. It just is. What were you asking him? Oh, the girls. Nice. Don't touch them until they're ready. Keep your hands off the girls till they're of age. All right? You know what I did, you guys, that's fucked up? Wow, I didn't know what that was about. I never really got into it. See, I knew it was about Solomon, King Solomon's mine and all that. But now, it's only now that I know the symbology. Because Confucius said this 5,000 years ago. He said, he said, signs and symbols rule the world, not words nor laws. Confucius, 5,000 years ago or more. And it's true. Cursive writing, if I write my name, Brady, it's all one line, right? That means it's not a word, it's a symbol. That's why it's a cursive spell. It's a spell. What do you guys think about that? Because they don't teach you how to write cursive anymore, I guess. The dollar sign used to have 2 lines through it. Now it only has 1. What the fuck? And you can go back. I have an old typewriter over here, though, that actually has 1. Or it has the 2 lines. So, oh, you're as a teacher. I'm sorry, I forgot. You're a teacher. I forgot. No, I got what you said, Chris. I had a friend named Stefan. I lived out on the slabs for a while. It's like this anarchy place. For a year, I lived on there. And I met this dude, and he used to be a teacher, an English or a history English teacher. I don't know what he taught. English, I think, because we always played Scrabble. Anyway, he quit teaching because they wouldn't let him teach the truth. He's like, look, I can't lie to these motherfuckers. And why would I do that? And stuff. And they didn't want the shit. That's right. And you know what else is weird about us, Chris, or people with our blood type? Is you remember I was telling you about that thing where in Iraq, how they have that voice to skull technology, and all Iraq soldiers laid their weapons down and put up their hands at the same time? Iraqi soldiers, Muslims they don't give up, because winning is when you die and go to there's 12 virgins, and that's what you want. So they would never surrender. That's stupid. But it was our voice to skull technology that we have. We can put voices into people's head, or it's been known as called the voice of God. And it was in Iraqi, because my friends were in that war, Desert Storm. And my friends told me, they said, yeah, we did this thing. It's called the voice of God. And we said, and it beams right into everyone's head. It's not like over a loudspeaker. And they said in Iraq, this is all lay your weapons down and put your hands up. And everyone did it at the same time, right? When they sent the signal out. Well, now they use it for crowd control, Chris. Like if there's a riot and then they shoot this thing at them and everyone freaks out. And well, one guy's like, what? And he was one of us. So they can't get if you're our blood type, they cannot hit you with those frequencies. It's frequencies. Yeah, that's true. Well, it's siphoned from us. When they used to say you used only like 7% of your brain, like what? Why would God give me a brain and tell me and then I only use 10% of it? Maybe because you're stealing the other 90, fucker. Stealing space on my hard drive. They're not. No one can see. Oh, yeah. She said, my counselor said, I've said that she'd been watching just CNN and NBC and CBS, and she was freaked out just now when I was talking to her. She said, I can't believe it's totally opposite. You were right. It's crazy. And we were talking about cloning. We were talking about all this shit. It was crazy. Oh, birds, right. Good. Really? Interesting. We are probably all of us. I bet you almost every one of us. I'll bet a lot of us. I bet you a lot of Mandela affected people are that. That's what I mean by what is something that is in every reality. Say people with whatever the blood type is, every reality they are Mandela affected. Well, I guess they would have to be to go to every reality. I don't know. All right, I'm gonna go. I got God bless everyone. I'm gonna work on that, Chris, and I know. Exactly. Exactly. So we'll talk later.